Hi, this video we're talking about common shapes, area, and volumes. So this may serve as a review for some of you. So common shapes of area, let's take a look. If I have a triangle, what's going to be the area? That's going to be equal to half base times height. Okay. All right. Then how about if it's a rectangle? We know that's going to be base times height. And if it is a parallelogram, that's B and this is H. So area is also B times H. How about trapezoid? Trapezoid people often decompose to like a triangles and a rectangle, or you can just remember the formula for that. It's going to be half addition of the bases and then times height. Okay, and then circle, it's with the radius r, so it's pi r squared. So those are the two dimensions ones for area, but let's look at a three-dimensional one. If I have a cylinder, we want to know the surface area of this cylinder. So what does that include? That's going to be include this top and the bottom, right? So those are the two circles, and here's the radius and here is height. So the surface area for this one is going to be pi r squared. Then we're going to times 2 for top and bottom. And then we needed to look at surface area of this side cylinder. How do we figure out that curved surface, right? So one thing is I want you to think about, you have a imaginary scissor. So you go ahead, cut anywhere, for example there, you cut it, then you unroll it. So when you unroll it, what do you see? You will see a rectangle. That's going to be your side length. And when you see it, and the height is h, and how about the length here? That's going to be circumference of that circle, right? So that's going to be 2 pi r. So now you figure out the side length. So then with the top and the bottom, then plus the side. Side is basically a rectangle, 2 pi r times h. Okay. Okay, and so that's going to be something you need to know, how to figure out the cylinder surface area, 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r. That's the circumference times h. Now let's look at another 3D. If I have a sphere, then what's the surface area with the radius r? That's going to be equal to 4 pi r squared. Okay, so all those area gonna give us a unit of meter or foot meter, depending on what system, SI or US system. Now let's look at a common volume, right? Common volume shape. So if it's a cylinder, so we're here now. So volume here for this cylinder is gonna be pi r squared times h. Okay, and if it's for sphere, that volume is going to be equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. All right, so those are the common ones. And another one I can add it to is going to be this cone shape, right? So if it's a right circular cone, and this is r and the height is h. So what's the volume? For that situation, it's going to be 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay, so I think that's what I have right here. I can do a quick example on a cylinder shape, then we can complete this video. If this radius here r is, let's see, 1 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. It's very small. Maybe just do 1 meter. Let's do 10. Let's see 10 inches, okay? And the height here, let's make it to be 2 foot. Then want us to find the surface area and volume. Okay, so in order to find the surface area, we know the formula now. It's 2 pi r squared, then plus 2 pi r circumference times height. We just need to get our unit right. So 2 times pi, and our r, if we're going to use inch, so that's going to be 10 squared plus 2 pi r. Then the height is 2 foot. Change that to inch. 1 foot is 12 inch, so that's 24 inch. Okay. With that, we can calculate. So this is going to be 200 pi, and this is 480 pi. Then add up together, we have 680 pi here. Then you can bring pi into the calculator. 680 times 3.14. Then we have an answer for is 2135.2. That's going to be inch square. Now let's look at the volume. If we want to find a volume for cylinder is pi r squared times h. Pi times 10 squared times height. Height again is going to be 24 inches, right? So that will give us 2400 pi. And let's see what's that value equal to. It's going to be 7536. That's going to be inch to the power of 3. So that's volume, and that's our area. All right, that wrap up our common shape and for their own area and the volume. It's a quick review. See you next time. Bye.